And for my next trick, this might be the most exciting position group for us to talk about here. And that's linebacker, man. That is linebacker. Let me see if I can get y'all a good highlight here so y'all can see it a little better. No, it's too many people highlight. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get y'all right here. Here we go. Whew. Hey, man, there's some bodies in that linebacker group, ain't it? Not as many bodies as it was at first, but there's some bodies in there. Let me make that a little bigger for all the old people. For all the old people to see. Now, hold on. We got one more name that's just kind of back here kicking him. Hey, Brock Mogerson, bro. Can't leave Brock Mogerson out. I got a Brock Mogerson film session breaking down who he is and how he gets down if y'all want to go take a look at that. But, hey, man, linebacker. Hold on. Did I just unexist the list? Okay, so I may have unexisted the list, but it's all good. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw the list. I think linebacker is going to be one of the more fun lists, or one of the more fun position groups that we get a chance to take a look at, because there's a bunch of new talent in it. You know, there's just so much. It's just such a breath of fresh air. Just, you know, taking a look at the new guys, and there we go. The new guys, and you know, not only the new guys, but you feel like the old crew was maybe a bit of a step behind, you know what I'm saying, in whatever reason. If you go back to 2 years ago, the linebacker room was a combination of Leighton Vander Esch and Anthony Barr. And you may look at that at that crew and go, man, those guys are a little slow. I want my linebackers to be a little faster. And look, to be fair, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. And then if you looked at last year's linebacker crew, you go, damn, boy, I wish we were a little bigger at linebacker, because one of your linebackers was 205 pounds.
It's fact.
205-pound linebacker, and then Damone Clark was your starter. That just lets you know how far we've come here. You know, now you got all 230s, two high 220s. You got a high 230 in there, maybe 240 pushing, right? But you got heavyweight offensive linemen now. Pardon me, linebackers now. You got some heavyweights in there now. So now you can't look at your slower linebackers that get exploited in the passing game, and now you can't look at your small linebackers that get exploited very good in the run game. They're not going to get exploited, you know, for their size or their lack of athletic ability anymore. We've revamped this linebacker room here. Plus, we seem to have a character that's cool with the idea of moving Micah Parsons around. As much as Dan Quinn said, hey, y'all, we're going to move Micah Parsons around.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
As much as he said we're going to move Micah Parsons around, there were so many times where Micah Parsons was just stuck in one spot. Stuck in one spot. Now, should we believe that Mike Zimmer's going to move Mike McCarthy around? Damn it, I hope we can believe Mike Zimmer's going to move Micah Parsons. I almost called him Mike McCarthy. We should hope that Mike Zimmer's going to move Micah Parsons around. That'll be great. That'll be great for business. That'd be great for your defense there. Micah is your 240 in your linebacker room. Assuming that your defensive ends can uphold their side of the bargain, this whole double A gap linebacker blitz, man, that can only happen if Micah Parsons is playing Micah linebacker down the Now, currently you see Damone Clark starting at will linebacker. In my personal opinion, that's just like Brock Hoffman starting at center.
It's fact.
These young dudes are on the way. These young dudes are on the way. Plus, we've already gotten DeMarvin Overshown. We've already gotten him to admit, or not even admit, he just kind of up and said it or whatever. It wasn't, I mean, he ain't on trial or nothing, but he just came out and said it. Oh, nah, man, Damone's going to be playing the Sam. I'm playing the Will. DeMarvin Overshown, I'm playing the Will. Clark is going to Sam. First of all, Sam linebacker exists. Let me just look at the list here. Eric Kendricks definitely knows. Overshown never play with a Sam. Maris and Notre Dame never played with a Sam. Damone Clark damn near was a safety at LSU. didn't play with a Sam. Damian Wilson was a Sam, which might be why he's here. Willie Johnson definitely played with a Sam. We're going to drop film on him later. Brock's a Mike, but they play two linebackers too. So most of these guys don't even know what a Sam is. A lot of these dudes come from nickel cloth, 4-2-5 cloth, 3-3 stack cloth, which kind of has a Sam, but that dude's just a mirror of the outside linebacker on the other side. Damone Clark's been a Mike / Will his whole life. And this was a time where LSU was notorious for taking safeties and putting them at will linebackers, Jabril. So now, in my mind, if you can mix up anything, first of all, you got to make a Sam, put Damone there, leave Eric Kendricks at Mike because he's the Zimmer, Whisperer, Green Dot guy, and DeMarvin Overshown may be your first will linebacker guy. Or is he? We just know he playing will. We don't know if he's the first will out there. People going, Voch, what's Maris Leofau gonna do? Where is he gonna line up at? We don't know, but I do know one thing. In minicamp, he was practicing with the ones. Maris Leofau was out there practicing with the ones, man. So that means he's putting up a fight with Overshown and Eric Kendricks. Let's play a little game. How many of y'all heard anything about Damone Clark playing any kind of reps with the first team? Because I didn't. Point me to the video if you did. Point me to the tweet if you did. Point me to the Facebook post if you did, because I ain't see it. I saw a lot of Leofau with Eric Kendricks, a lot of Leofau playing Mike and Overshown playing with him, a lot of Overshown playing with Eric Kendricks. I ain't see a bunch of Damone Clark doing nothing. Plus, I imagine Michael Parsons is going to be a big part of this linebacker thing because Mike Zimmer, double A cap. That's the identity there. So, man, I can't put too much stock into the young dudes that haven't played a regular season NFL game, but linebacker better than it was last year, and that makes me feel great. Plus, all these dudes in the back, everybody. So look, Buddy Johnson, Damian Wilson, to the right, all them dudes, special teams. Special teams. Go run down and tackle, bro. Go run. Last year, Jabril Cox was in one of these positions. We was like, hey, why he can't start? What's my other guy? Linebacker, Oklahoma State. Played with us for a little bit, got cut or something. Forgot his name, but hey, he was way back here. We was, hey, I hope he can start. The back four guys was like, I hope we can start. Now we got a front four we feel good about. Damone Clark was starting last year and may not even be a big part of what we're doing this year. Your linebacker crew is not the one that it was from 3 years ago. It's in a higher place. It's in a much higher place. And none of us can complain about that. So Eric Kendricks, he may not be all pro caliber Eric Kendricks, Bobby Wagner character, but he played a lot of great reps for the Chargers last year. Please go watch it. Plus, I think he's even more valuable to us because he's Zimmer Whisperer guy. Hey, man, everybody do this. On top of him still being a good linebacker in the first place, Eric Kendricks, B- or something? Because linebacker ain't that good in the league neither. So B- or something? Overshown, Maris Leofau, it's only fair to put them dudes as like C+. We don't know. To proven otherwise. Damone Clark, he's back. C+, is what it is. Marquise Bell back there with the safeties. He ain't even in this conversation no more. And we got a gang of special teams dudes to pick from. So and then Michael Parsons, of course, is A+ Michael Parsons. So let's call him A- because we don't know what his linebacker game is like. His linebacker game ain't like his pass rush game. So let's just put A- Michael Parsons. But he's still Michael Parsons, right? It's fair to say your linebacker group is like a B-, A+, something like that. I don't even know where Mike even plays. Look, when Micah comes on the field, who comes up? Mike ain't going to Mike, so he's probably going like Overshown Leofau probably come off the field when Micah goes on the field. do some blitz and stuff. You know, Micah goes back down to the edge, and then one of those dudes come back on the field. That seems how this thing is going to work here. Or that Sam that we're talking about, that's a great place for Micah Parsons to be. Go be a linebacker and go rush from Sam, or just do what we're supposed to do. Put him at Sam, put him at Will, put him at Mike, put him at all the defensive ends. Put Micah everywhere. Put Micah everywhere. Because everywhere is how that dude's going to be great.